Believe it or not, we are done, thank goodness, with 2020. And for those of you who don't know, I celebrate in style by marrying my best friend on New Year's Eve. There might even be a couple of pictures on social media if you missed it. So after our 2-day honeymoon, I know, really long, we went back to our separate homes until our new house is ready with plenty of room for all 5 boys. Yes, you heard that right, 5 boys. So on the top of the goals though, I crossed off a big one, but added another big goal for the summer with the house. But this isn't about me and my goals. I want to challenge you to share with us what goals you've set for 2021 and beyond. Now, yes, I know that between December 31st and January 1st, nothing major really happened in your life, of course, outside of my wedding, and that the other things on the calendar, outside of just the calendar changing, things are pretty much the same for you. But I also know that this is the time of year that does lend itself to new goals, to resolutions, working out, losing weight, all that, and reflections on the past year. And well, maybe less reflection on the past year. But we all know that for those that ate too much between Halloween and New Year's, it's kind of a good time to lose some weight or drink less booze or maybe take a break from social media. It's kind of almost like that January is like a season of Lent for all of us in our lives. And I find it ironic that many of these resolutions are short-term in nature and guilt-based, putting us into a never-ending guilt cycle. You promise to do Beachbody, but you quit after 3 days. So you break down, you check your social media where you see somebody else succeeding at Beachbody. Or drinking wine, so you feel guilty and then you start over, rinse, repeat. Well, I'm not here to tell you how or whether to make your New Year's resolutions, but I do encourage myself and my staff to take some time this week, which we always do this week, and set some goals for our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual lives in the coming months. And then what we do is we actually talk about it. We share our goals with each other as appropriate so that we can help hold each other accountable, even the personal goals that folks are willing to share, so that we can check in and encourage each other throughout the year. And of course, there are some goals that I don't certainly need to know about, but I digress. The point is, if you have goals over the next 12 to 24 months that involve your finances or affect your finances, please do let us know so that we can adjust your plan accordingly as we need be and hold you accountable as you work towards those goals. And this will allow us to make sure that you stay on the path that you need to be, as well as get to know you a little bit more and offer better customized advice to you and your family. Now, we all know the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of you will probably watch this, read this, and think, hey, that's great, Dave, But even if you do have those new goals, you won't reach out. So I would encourage you to write them down, however, because as Steve Maraboli once said, he said, if you don't write it down, you don't actually have a goal. You have a wish. So if you've seen my personal office space at Family Financial Partners, you've seen probably the boards that I have in my office where I write all my goals and I edit them and cross them off as needed. But to that 20% of you who will respond, I'm truly looking forward to hearing from you and what the coming months hold for you. Together, we can make a 2021 and the year ahead a year of growth for our firm and for you and yours.